This is where it all started. I'm back. He's the big bad guy.
We're going to be ambitious. We're going to try and tell you a full story with a beginning, a middle, and if we can afford it, an end. So, all we need from you is a title for this. What might the title of this one be? I'm open to ideas.
Phantom of Hornchurch.
What was that one? The Phantom of Hornchurch. Very nice opener. Oh, I do like that. I'm going to go for the Phantom of Hornchurch, actually. Yes, the Phantom of Hornchurch. Guys, give her a big round of applause to begin. The Phantom of Hornchurch!
It's just such a beautiful old church, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Built in 1754, under the grace of God.
Yes, Father Andrews.
I remember when it was first built.
Back in 1754.
My soul from back then remembers when it was first built. I'm reincarnated, you see.
Really, Father Andrews?
Do you believe in reincarnation, child?
I didn't know Christians believed in reincarnation, Father Andrews.
Oh, they do in Hornchurch. We're a very special type of Christian here in Hornchurch. Some say it's the oldest type of Christianity.
It started here in Hornchurch.
Yes, some believe that this is where it all started. Some disagree. I'll leave that to you to decide how you feel, child.
I don't know, it sounds pretty blasphemous if you ask me, Father Andrews.
What do you mean? Take a seat, child. No. Take a seat.
Well, Father Andrews, reincarnation is for things like Buddhism, isn't it? We're Christians. We go to heaven or hell.
Yes. But then what happens after that? Have you ever thought about that?
Well, no, that's sort of it, really, isn't it? Isn't it just you go to heaven or you go to hell?
No, carry on.
Well, no, that's you have a soul and it sort of lasts forever and it's sort of swimming around and then you're born, it's like, Wah! and then you live your life and then you die and then that's heaven or hell. Forever.
Forever?
Yeah.
No. You see, if you go to hell and you've been there long enough, or if you go to heaven and you've been there long enough, you would be reincarnated. I was there for a long time.
Which one?
Heaven, of course. Of course, heaven. But you know, sometimes if you go to hell and you come out, that's why they call them phantoms. You heard this expression before?
I've heard that word, but I don't think in the way you're using it. What do you mean?
So, if you were listening...
I am trying to listen, but it's a lot of information.
If you were listening to my talk earlier on, when we have been in hell for long enough, long time.
How long?
Oh, thousands of years. Some get reincarnated, and they call them phantoms. They could be just like any of us.
Oh, really?
Yes.
They look like people?
Look like people?
Well, how do I tell real people apart from phantoms?
Well, that's the question. How do you?
Well, I don't know, that's why I asked you.
Very good.
Do we have to have this conversation in the middle of the graveyard? I mean, the church is very beautiful, but it is freaking me out a little bit.
I'm sorry, sometimes if you shed too much light, it can be blinding. I don't want to blind you, child. Understand?
Yeah, no. I can put on sunglasses if you want.
Julian? Julian?
Oh.
Julian, Julian! Julian, what have I said about talking to strangers?
It's not strangers, it's the Reverend, it's Father Andrews.
Father Andrews, how have you been?
Very good. This is your mother, I presume?
Yes.
Good.
Julian, go and wait in the car. Wait in the car, Julian.
I don't want to wait in the car.
Remember what I said, Julian?
About the phantoms?
Just all of it, really.
Okay.
Wait in the car.
Yes, all right.
How can I help you?
I'd rather you didn't speak to Julian. He's a fragile boy with a fragile mind.
Where did you park?
Over there!
Where? Oh, sorry.
Julian! He's a fragile boy with a fragile mind. I'd rather not have it preyed upon by...
He nearly fell over there.
His body's not strong either. He's weak
No,
in several
genuinely
ways.
still can't find it.
Julian, just keep walking around and take the keys, Julian.
What?
You missed them, Julian.
Oh,
His eyesight's not very good either.
where did they go?
They're over there, Julian. I'm a good throw.
Sorry.
Madam,
Yes.
my apologies. Perhaps he is too young to feel the light.
I
on
got
his-
there.
Well done, Julian. No, in the car, not in the river, Julian. Get
Sorry.
in the car. Okay, I'm sorry if I came on a bit strong,
No,
Father.
no, I understand it can...
I have a bad history with, religious figures always trying to get into your head, and I'm sure you're not like that. I was raised in a nunnery.
Oh, really? Which one?
St. Bragnus.
St. Bragnus,
St. Bragnus' nunnery, yes.
down the road from here.
Julian, why
Are you coming?
Why are you crouching next to the car? Get into the car and sit in the seat.
I'm back. Hornchurch has changed so much in 2,000 years. Sainsbury's.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello, peasant.
Excuse me, what you do, you're not allowed to be...
To what, stand?
To be standing on the grass. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Ah! Phantom powers. I have turned him into a statue. A very ugly statue. I sense a presence. A presence. Why am I talking to you? A presence I've not felt in 1,000 years. Father Andrew. He has come back. Where the? Stay there. You are a statue.
Your spell momentarily broke.
No. Father Andrew, my nemesis from all those years ago, the one who sent me to hell in the first place. You know, these kind of guys. Again, I'm talking to a statue. But now I am back. Back in Hornchurch, where the original Christianity started. The place for hell to rise. Why are you vibrating? Mist.
Julian, have you finished eating yet?
No.
Well, hurry up.
Why?
We have to go to swim practice.
I don't want to go to swim practice.
Julian, we have to go to the Hornchurch Lido for swim practice. I assume we have one.
I don't want to swim on a full stomach.
Julian, well,
I can swim in another life when I come back to Earth again. Ugh.
Julian,
What was that?
What?
I'm handling this.
Sorry.
Julian, what do you mean? When you come back to life again,
Yeah.
are you putting off your chores until you've been reincarnated?
Yes.
Julian,
What?
there's no such thing, is there?
As chores, yes, there are.
Julian, you're being difficult on purpose now. You know what I mean, there's no such thing. Who told you about reincarnation?
Doesn't matter.
Julian, don't look slightly to the right when I'm talking to you. Don't look sulkily to the left either. Look right down the middle.
Can't look anywhere.
Julian, what's come over you? You used to be such a good boy. You used to go outside and pick flowers, and you bring me a bunch of flowers. I look at the flowers and I go, oh, thank you, Julian. Don't you remember one of those lovely times, Julian? And your father, he would say,
Yep.
we used to be so happy, Julian, and look at you now. Look at your pouty upper lip and your grumpy chin. You don't want to have a grumpy chin now, do you, Julian? Do you, Julian? Who's my little jewel? Who's my little jewel? Yes, it's you! Yes.
It's too much, too much, too much.
Okay, Julian, there's just no need to be grumpy. I'm sorry if I was rushing you, but just finish up your food and we'll go to swim practice.
Okay, do we have to go near the graveyard?
Well, that's where the Hornchurch Lido is. As you know, they fill it with a runoff from a graveyard.
I actually didn't
River,
know.
the
Right,
graveyard
okay.
river that's next to the graveyard.
Yeah.
Fill it off with.
I'm just a bit worried about all the
You finished?
phantoms. What?
You finished?
Yeah.
About the phantoms? What
Yes.
do you mean, Julian?
The phantoms that like.
Who
They...
put a wooden knife in the dishwasher?
I don't know.
I mean, I think it was probably you, wasn't it, darling? Yeah. Your dad, isn't he a card?
He's not got any memory at all.
He's struggling, yes.
What about the phantoms?
What phantoms,
The
Julian?
phantoms.
Like of the opera?
No.
Like Danny Phantom, the main character in popular cartoon. I don't know the name of a cartoon. I shouldn't have brought this up.
Danny
Julian.
Phantom?
Danny Phantom. Is that the name of the show?
Yeah.
Wow. I should have managed that then.
Yeah, you should have.
Who was the star of that? Who was Johnny Bravo in? What show was he in?
I think he was in Frasier.
No, the phantoms, look, when you die, you go to hell, maybe, sometimes, and then you go there for like 1,000 years, and you come back as a phantom, and you try to recreate hell on Earth.
No, Julian, you stay in hell. If you go to hell, you stay there forever, Julian.
But what?
And ever and ever.
But what if you don't?
What do you mean, what if you don't?
What if you come back to... Oh, he stopped. What if you come back to Earth, and there are phantoms everywhere? Father Andrew said there are phantoms.
Father Andrew said.
Yes. He's very clever, and he's like hundreds of years old.
Well, I'm going to have a word with Father Andrews, aren't I? Because he's been putting thoughts in your head.
Just don't make me sit in the car when you do it.
You know you can't sit in the car at the best of times.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling! This human body I have reacquired requires sustenance.
Hello.
Hello! You must be Greg.
I wish.
This tavern is so sleek and metallic. You must be very wealthy, sir.
Oh, no, I just work here.
We've run out of steak bakes.
Well, you bake some more steaks then.
Yeah, all right then, I suppose so.
He's going to bake some more steaks.
Steaks!
If you wanted steak baked, then we don't have them right now. We'll have them soon.
What the... Malacom. Malacom.
No, it says Peter.
The alphabet must have changed.
Oh, it does that from time to time. What would you like? Can I get you a garlic pasty?
Oh, garlic
Delicious
pasty.
garlic pasty. Boom.
Good.
Oh, he's all right with that. Good. How about chicken supreme?
Chicken supreme.
Oh, and a donut.
A donut.
A balanced meal.
And, yes, of course, thank you.
Oh, need some money.
Detective, I'm sure this is something for the police. Surely, a man dying in Greg's. Why would you bring me here? Like...
Aye. It is, usually. But they've called me in, a detective, and I've called you in. And I think you already know why. I think, in fact, you can cover this entire situation yourself.
May I take off the
You can.
covering?
Oh, we haven't put a covering on, those are just his clothes. Poor man is now fully nude in the Greg's he worked in. He was a sweet man. If you could avoid breaking the Lucas's. Father Andrews.
We are not safe. He is here.
I know he's...
No. Please, we have to close all of Hornchurch down.
You can't close...
Seal off all the bridges.
Listen, you were brought in to say a few words, that's all.
No, this is much worse, Detective. You must believe me.
This is a normal investigation, and I will carry it on from behind the scenes, and I will remove myself from the present situation. If you think there's more to this, well, that's between you and the good book, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, now if you could remove your hands from my nipples. I know they're surprisingly low, but they are where God put them.
Please, call some sort of warning. Please, I beg of you.
Some sort of warning?
Yes.
What kind of warning did you have in mind?
Like a TV show or...
You want us to commission and write a TV show?
Not a TV show. Not a whole TV.
Are you thinking like a 12-episode initial series, or just the pilot?
Sorry, I meant like just put out a...
Oh, a TV broadcast?
Oh, broadcast,
well,
not a show.
We will be asking for any more information the public can give us.
Please,
of course,
put out a
normal.
whole series of broadcasts.
No, again, we're going to do an initial pilot broadcast, and we'll see how that does.
Right.
But please, just remain out of this, remain at home. If anyone comes to you for comfort, then that's your only role here. The police will handle this.
Detective! We found another body in Subway. I think we should...
whole foot long! Amazing!
Did you find it in Subway or in the Hornchurch Subway, which they've recently had commissioned at great council cost?
No, the shop Subway. Another body just like this one, petrified. I think it's something supernatural.
I've got to go, okay? The two of us have to go and deal with this. Again, stay out of this if you know what's good for you. Oh, and don't touch the body while we leave you here with it. Again, it's fully nude, so... Right, show me.
So you have returned, Phantom Begruvia. My ancient nemesis. Mortal nemesis. He's the big bad guy.
Mum, I want to get out of the car. Let me talk to the Reverend.
You can get out of the car when I've spoken... You want to talk to the Reverend?
Yes!
What are you going to say?
I'm going to tell him he was wrong to fill my head with such nonsense.
Well, he was.
Well, let me tell him.
And what
then.
else are you going to say?
I'm sorry for being rude to you about the Lido.
How old are you now, Julian?
10?
Don't ask it as a question.
No,
You are 10?
I'm 10, yeah.
And you're right, you're old enough to deal with your own mistakes.
Thank you.
So, Julian, I want you to go and talk to the father, and I want you to... I'll get out the way of the door, yes? Okay, and don't listen. If he acts at all stranger, you just walk away and you come back here to the car. And remember, this time, I'm going to leave the headlights on so you can find it easily. Okay?
Thanks, Mum.
Okay.
Bye.
Take care, my little jewel. I'll be here in the car.
Yeah, okay.
Now, how do I get in?
Father Andrews? Father Andrews? Father Andrew!
Nom nom nom. Here it is. The first church of Jesus Christ, built in the 17th century.
Oh.
I can smell you, Father Andrews. I can smell you on the wind. Oh! Hello, little girl.
I'm actually a boy with a very high voice. So I just look, you know, got long blonde hair.
Ah, yes, I see.
Do you know where Father Andrews is?
I can smell him. I can smell him on the wind. Open your nose. You smell that?
Yeah, it smells like the church.
Yes. Consecrated ground. The first ground ever consecrated by Jesus Christ. You know, a lot of people think Jesus Christ resurrected. No. He reincarnated.
Yeah, that's what Father Andrews says.
Yes, and I am here to put a stop to him.
Just a stop to Father Andrews.
Everything.
Oh.
That's nice.
Are you,
What? Sorry?
are you a phantom?
No. Such a horrible phantoms are like ghosts or shit. You know, like Danny Phantom from
Danny Phantom?
from 25 BC's Amazing Papyrus, Danny Phantom.
Look, I need to know where Father Andrews is, so...
Me too, we could look together.
Well, let's go in the church. He's normally in the
Please.
church.
You inviting me in?
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Door opens this way. Move back.
Wow, it's nice in here. I like what you've done. The electric lights, is that electric? Someone told me in Subway about the electric.
Yes.
Cool.
Father Andrews!
Father! Is that him? Oh. I didn't know you'd be... Hello. I didn't know you'd be returning so soon.
Hello, Father Andrews.
Yes.
Hope you've been keeping well.
I have been keeping well. I was just returning to the church because it's not safe right now. I know you don't believe in the things that I believe in. I understand this, but...
Please get your hand out of my car.
Sorry.
I don't like you being around my son, as I've previously said, okay? And there's no need for us to speak anymore, okay? I'm a respectable woman of Hornchurch. And as you know, every woman in Hornchurch believes in three things. For Hornchurch Lido. Christianity, we're 100% Christian, every single one of us, even if some of us hide it really well. And three, Weetabix is a great way to start your day. The three rules of Hornchurch women. Now, Hornchurch men, very different. Every single one.
He's here.
What?
He's here. You have to leave now.
Get your hand out of my car.
Phantom Petruvia is here. I have to go inside.
Julian,
You're right. The acoustics are good in here.
that was my son.
He's inside.
That was my son.
Quick, you have to leave now. I have to go inside.
Can't leave him.
Do you know what? I've got a better idea. Scooch up. Oh, fuck.
I was
Step on it. Full power.
full power.
Straight through.
It takes a moment to get in gear. How did you get out of the car?
Andrews. Petruvia.
The door's stuck, Julian. I'll have to stay out of his path.
They finally let you out of heaven, did they? How did you get out of hell? I served my thousands of years. I made sure that you would never leave that place. Times have changed.
There's enough sin in the world for me to make a comeback. Now here I am, on the grounds we first met. Hornchurch, named after us. Horns and church. Dun, 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 dun.
It's just like that cartoon you love.
Seems like we are still evenly matched, Andrews.
Your power has grown stronger after all those years in hell.
Wait, the sunroof.
I shall take this boy with me to hell, this son of Hornchurch.
No.
And I shall bring him back as the Antichrist
No.
Phantom. I shall shut down the Lido. I shall shut down the subway. I will keep the Greggs open because the sausage rolls were pretty good.
Not once the women of Hornchurch have anything to say about it. No. Jesus sign. Did I mention I was raised in a nunnery, you little bitch?
I didn't think that plot point would come back!
I've turned him into a vibrating statue.
Ricky, we have to lock him back inside hell before he returns. But someone has to go with him.
Julian will go. No. Sorry, my mistake. Sorry, I hit my head in the car. Julian.
I'll do it. I'll go. But please, please, when I leave, spread the truth. Spread the truth.
Can you clarify what the truth is succinctly for me?
Reincarnation, and that it all started here at Hornchurch.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I doubted you, Father.
Thank you.
Godspeed. Julian, get in the car. Oh, get in the car, Julian, you just pulled the chair out of the car. Get in the car.
Sorry.
Julian, use the door.
Yeah, okay.
Hurry, Julian. Where are you
Where's the
going,
door?
Julian? The car's here.
Where's the
Julian,
fucking door?
Julian is here, Julian. Hurry, Julian. It's over here. No, that's my seat, Julian. Punch over. Drive, Julian, drive.
Sorry about my brain.
And scene again!
Strong guy.